So we've got shame interfering with the ability to read. Once children have gone so far down the path and haven't taken off, they now feel bad about themselves to various degrees. They're feeling shame unconsciously faster than they're even aware of, just like reading itself is an unconscious automatic construction process. Imagine what's happening when deep in that faster than thought unconscious process, shame is triggering. It's interrupting and stuttering the ability of the process to stay engaged in the tasks. Ambiguity overwhelm causes a stutter in the flow, which leads to a self-consciousness, which triggers a shame. The shame itself is cognitively dissipating. It robs the brain of bandwidth capacity to do the work that it's feeling ashamed about. And this disentrainment causes a dropout in the flow of reading. And it's very frustrating. The frustration tends to bleed into a blame of self. The blame of self changes the threshold trigger for shame, making it easier for shame to happen, and triggers more shame. The more that we experience shame, the more that we want to avoid it. And we start to develop self-images. We start to develop ways of talking to ourselves like, I'm no good, I'm not smart, I'm just not a good reader. All these various things that you've heard time and time again from people that are struggling, which are ways of characterizing their experience that help minimize their shame. All of this, of course, leads to the avoidance of reading. So the more that happens, the harder and harder and harder it becomes to read. So in that sense, one of the brain's challenges, a significant challenge to the brain, once children have gone so far down the road here and haven't taken off, is the shame, the actual cognitive processing implications of the triggering of shame in the context of this challenge of learning to read.